Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Carl Lentz. If you guys don't know him, he is now a former pastor at Hillsong Church, and apparently people know him as Justin Bieber's pastor, and he was fired over moral failures. Now we'll get into what that is. So he was a big star in New York City. He was Justin Bieber's pastor. But the Hillsong Church senior pastor, Brian Houston, notified the congregation in a statement that Carl Lentz was terminated last Wednesday. Lentz was the lead pastor of Hillsong NYC. And then in a lengthy Instagram post, he said that he was unfaithful in his marriage, and that's a real shame. He has 3 kids, a beautiful wife. He said that I quote, "I now began a journey of rebuilding trust with my wife, Laura, and my children, and taking real time to work on and heal my own faith, my own life, and to seek out the help that I need. I am deeply sorry for breaking the trust of many people who have loved serving, and understand this news can be very hard and confusing for people to hear and process." Brian Houston said, "While I have no doubt that this is the right course of action, I must mention Bobby's and my personal sadness, as we have known Laura her entire life and Carl for over 20 years. And he said that he still remains confident that God will use Carl in another way outside of the Hillsong Church, and after a time for rest and restoration." Yeah, it's just sad, you know. We never like to see someone who has real authority over groups of people fall like this. But it is important to realize that just because someone's a pastor doesn't mean that they can't fall down. That's just ridiculous. And whether or not you agree with what the Hillsong Church preaches, you should at least be praying for the congregation. At least they had the foresight and the discernment to remove this pastor after infidelity. But the best thing you can do now is to pray for the Hillsong Church as a whole. It is very sad, not funny at all. I know a lot of people are probably like, false preachers falling, but it's just really sad. But yeah, just remember that it is very easy to fall from grace. Always remember, it is very easy to fall from grace. And that's the whole video. If you liked it, please consider sharing, and subscribing. Thank you, and God bless.